Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Sturer Emil. It's a tier 6, or is it tier 7? No, it's tier 7 German tank destroyer. It's located on the east spawn of Berlin, and it's under the command of 73north. Now, unfortunately, we can't see which equipment he's actually carrying, but we do know he's got premium consumables. Game on! Well, what can I tell you about the Sturer Emil? Well, they only made 2 of them, and they were based on the hull of the VK3001H. Yes, they made a couple of those hulls originally when they were trying to get the contract for the Tiger tank. The VK3001H was a 30-ton tank, one of the preliminary tanks on the way to the Tiger. Well, they had the hull spare, so they fitted an extra road wheel, and they actually used the Schachtel Laufwerk, the overlapping road wheels that they actually put into the Tiger. Now, the main gun is the 128mm, which is capable, under these circumstances, of doing 490 alpha, 231mm per pen. It can carry HE rounds, which are 630 alpha and 65mm per pen. There are no premium guns or shells on the 128, although there is a gun that the stock gun, which is the 105mm, and that's of course the same as on the Dicker Max. Now, as I said, they only made 2 of them. They both went to Russia. One of them blew up because it actually caught fire, and that didn't do anything. One of them caught fire and then blew up. The other one was captured at Stalingrad, of all places. Well, just outside Stalingrad. And it had over 20 kills. In fact, I think it was 22 kills in total. Yep, 22 kill marks on the barrel. So obviously it'd been very, very busy. You can see he's blasting away with this high caliber gun. Standard reload, 13.23 seconds. Oh, he's killed a BZ-58. So yes, he did connect with somebody who's over the other side of the map, and it was a blind kill at that. Now his reload is 10.96 seconds, so he's saving himself just over 2 seconds per shot. Okay, he's working on the basis somebody's over there. Well, somebody saw him there, so he moves into cover. The armor on the gun shield is very negligible, but the hull is still fairly strong based on the fact it is a heavy tank design. Well, more than medium tank design, the VK3001H. Now, the 2 vehicles, the word stubborn Emil, by the way, Sturer Emil means stubborn Emil, and they made 2 vehicles. One was called Max and the other one Moritz. Max was the one that caught fire and blew up, and Moritz was the one that was caught with 22 kill marks. In fact, when the Soviets actually saw it, oh, we took some damage there. It's a tier 8 game with tier 6 tanks in it, and he's killed the M6. This thing's got 15 degrees of gun depression, and one of the reasons why it's got such a lot of gun depression is down to the fact, oh, he's got another one, T-34-3. One of the reasons why it has such a lot of gun depression is the gun is mounted on a pedestal just ahead of the engine, and the pedestal raises the gun up, but it also means that the gun can depress even further than most other guns can. So that's how he's actually doing it. He's actually depressing the gun because the gun is raised up very, very high on the vehicle. Okay, has he got a shot? No. Oh, we might get a shot in that IS. So they've got a 4 tank advantage at the moment in this game. Now, actually had a crew of 5, this tank. And they do have a crew of 5 in the game as well. Okay, enemy tank in sight. It's a Super Hellcat. And he gets 1 kill there. So that's 4 kills now in total. You can see these 128mm rounds are absolutely lethal. You don't really need the premium rounds at all. Standard rounds are more than enough to take out the enemy. Now there's a Burza. Oh, he's just found him. The Burza is just a short distance away. There's another Burza just a short distance from him. So he has taken a hit, but there goes the enemy Burza. That's 5 kills. The other one's been killed. And now we've got the enemy Arty, the FV304, in sight. Now, can he get a shot? He's lining him up. No, he's not gone that way, but we might have a shot in this direction. CDT. And we do, and that's a Top Gun. Fantastic. Okay, we've got another target, an SMVCC-56. He's lined him up, fires the round in, misses him. So far, this has been a fantastic game. There's only 3 enemies left. They're 2 Arties. They just lost their SMVCC-56, so we might as well go look for that FV304. The other RT is an M44, and we know where he is now. He's just been spotted by our T-34-3. Now, we could get a Radley's, but I think it's more likely that we're going to lose out to that T-34-3. There's the Burt. Hello, Mr. Burt. Goodbye, Mr. Burt. And he's gone, and that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for 73north in the Sturer Emil. He managed to get a Reaper for getting consecutive kills with consecutive shots. He also picked up a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a Fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points with his own vehicle. He actually killed the last enemy, the FV304, with the last round in his magazine, and that earned him a Faden's Medal. He got the high caliber of dealing the most damage in the game, and he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up with 7. Couldn't get the Randies, didn't have enough shells left, actually. Win 8 was 9,138, which is Super Unicum standard. And it just goes to show how much 73north loves his Sturer Emil. In fact, this was the 2nd time that he'd had a Faden's Medal with this tank. And apparently, he said that he was blind firing the BZ-58 because he thought the BZ-58, or at least an enemy tank, would be unspotted in those bushes. And obviously we didn't see anything happen with the first shell, but we certainly saw him appear afterwards. So maybe the BZ-58 went to the bush thinking it'd be safe, but unfortunately it wasn't. And therefore he got hit more than once and taken out of the game. We look at the hit points, we can see, yes, he definitely got the highest damage in the game, 3,264 hit points. Second highest was the Cromwell B on the, his team, got 3,093. And the third highest, well, he got that with the Lerva on his own team, 2,597. When it came to kills, yep, he got that one, 7 kills. The next highest was the Cromwell B and the other Sturer Emil, who got 2 kills. And on the enemy team, their IS-6 got 2 kills as well. But only 4 tanks on the enemy team actually managed to get kills at all. And when it came to base XP, he got 1,284, which is second highest. But the Cromwell B managed 1,335. And I think that was down to the fact the Sturer Emil was tier 7, Cromwell B was tier 6. So every time the Cromwell B was hitting a higher tier tank, he was earning more XP per shot. And in third place, we've got the T-34-3, who got 961 base. And he picked up a Spartan and a steel wall in the game. So let's have a look at detail. He fired only 15 rounds. This thing only carries 15 rounds in total. It's very short on shells, but it can do a lot of damage. 10 direct hits on the enemy, 10 penetrations. So the first couple of shots, I think, on the bushes were misses, but subsequent ones were on target. 3,264 hit points of damage, of which 1,705 were at more than 300 meters. 5 hits received from the enemy. All 4 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetration, probably hit the tracks. 390 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 destroyed, and he got 26 hit points of damage assistance, or spotting assist I should say, in that game. On a free-to-play account, he actually made 26,101 credits profit from that game, including a 15,000 mission completion bonus, and he also took away 2,568 experience points on a ×2 day. So very good game there by 73north, who has subsequently left his clan at the moment, or is not showing a clan at this moment for him. So maybe he will be a very good recruit for certain clans out there who are looking to beef up their results, because obviously this guy really knows what he's doing. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.